Alright, welcome back to the Let's Play of Bard Edition. It's gonna be episode 3. We're gonna go ahead and get this deep gnome down from this wheel of death he's currently trapped in, and then we'll see about recruiting Lae'sel and Karlach.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed on a damaged old statue.
We should keep moving.
Break or release break? I guess we'll use the break. This guy's got no patience whatsoever. I'm not quite sure how I feel about that.
Cut me loose!
What's in it for me?
Free me and find out!
Okay, why not?
Magakabara.
He looks dizzy.
Pestilent thugs! Well, get on with it. You saved me, now you'll extort me. That's how this works, yes?
Good sir, I am not some common thug.
Nothing?
I could extort you though, if that's what you
You're
want.
teasing me now. I'm certain of it. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on.
Sure. Oh, what does Gale want? Let's see.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
Rather important. Go ahead.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we?
Not really.
Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage.
Oh, now you're just trying to
Diffuse
butter
the
me
tension
up.
between Zevlor and Aradin, the way you got Korga to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you.
Why? Yeah, enough of the flattery.
I was being quite sincere, I assure you.
Uh,
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
is it contagious?
No, nothing like that. Though if I fail to treat it, then the consequences would not be contained to me alone. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item.
And the
sword
gold
will
digging
inside.
begins.
Trust me when I say, the loss of the occasional wizard staff or tome of enchantment is a bargain given the cost of allowing me to deteriorate. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. Only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is
Alright, now
vital.
I give
Dare I
Gale
say
a
it?
hard time for being a gold digger for all of this, but in truth, he really only takes 3 magic items from you. And if you're playing your cards right, then you probably have a bunch of like really shitty magical items that you're never going to use anyway. So, might as well give them to him. It's still just irritating is all, you know?
You have my thanks. And fear not. Your implicit trust is well placed and will be rewarded with any and all means at my disposal. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic infusions.
Oh yes, overflows
As
with
do
it.
our
Sure,
packs,
sure.
As a matter of fact, we've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises.
Sure.
I hope I can count on you.
Sure. Empty. Yeah, I'm not opening that door. I know what's behind that door. I've been scarred by it once before. Never again.
Weapon blueprints. A master blacksmith's work.
Not too refined here. Just quick ideas sketched out.
Open our map here. Emerald Grove. We're gonna go ahead and use the Emerald Grove waypoint. No, screw it. We'll walk it.
These tracks. Squat. Bow-legged. Goblins, I'd say.
Ah, yes, here we are.
You think it's dangerous?
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Stop.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white, hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
And this is why we love bards.
He's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast. You didn't hear it? Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And be careful. There are goblin traps everywhere.
Wish Goblin
Right,
would.
Come.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Say please.
Never.
Okay.
Observe.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Questionable intellect. Unsurprising. Release me, or enjoy a future as Gate. Mind flayers. The atrocities we are becoming. I know a remedy. Release me and I will share it. The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes.
Sure.
My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a crash.
Sure.
You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Gate tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification. A pity that. I made an offer and you accepted. Your fantasy is not my burden. You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm the wyvern in this one.
Thanks. You are full up. Dismiss your weakest warrior.
That'd be you.
Very well, but heed my words. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A crash must be near. I must interrogate this Zoru. Our very lives depend on it. I will be at your camp. Do not keep me waiting.
You don't give me orders, Lae'sel.
Road to Baldur's Gate is a long one. Who knows how long it'll take these folks to get there on foot.
If they make it. They're slow, vulnerable. Half or more will die long before Basilisk Gate.
I like how positive Shadowheart is.
What good would it do for me to be troubled? We can't save them all.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
What do we do?
We move lightly.
This is it. I guess we go inside.
Well, you can't hunt it from outside. Yeah, I'll take the free experience.
That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
The beasts ahead. We need to get closer.
Yes, you do. Go on. Off you go.
It's just ahead. It's huge.
Yeah, it is. Off you go.
I'm not sure I can do this.
Sure you can. Off you go.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
That's okay.
You're right. We can handle this. And we'll do it for Edwin.
Sure. Off you go now. Oh, I wasn't far enough away.
Be quick. Battle of wits.
Got to keep fighting. Onward.
Impero.
Quickly. Blood comes easy these days.
Listen, you!
The witching hour. Pawn to cleric 4.
Need to stay focused.
Oh, it came after me. Not expecting that. And now they're attacking me too for some reason. Okay.
Still breathing, despite everything. Let me recite their demise.
Can't give up.
Yeah. Of course. It's not looking good for us, boys and girls. This might be death number 3. I really don't want to kill the owlbear cub.
Never a dull moment.
Whoops, I forgot Shadowheart was there.
Swords meet sorcery.
Love that, guys. Gotta love that.
Take
88% chance of hitting, still misses.
heading there.
Nice.
Death is but a word away.
Concentrate. Fall, damn you. Take you.
Another fight. Let's go. Can't even catch my breath. What fools these mortals be.
Talk to me.
There we go.
Cub looks from you to his dead mother. A single strike will end his suffering.
It hurts.
You watch, speechless, as the cub begins to eat his mother.
Yuck.
The cub has a fighting chance now.
That, or we've just prolonged its misery.
Oh man, I can't get to the body underneath it. I hate it when that happens. Oh well.
Can't slow down. Not for me. An owlbear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
Yeah. And just like that, we have more AC.
An unusual place to find a shrine of Seluna, but there it is. A wizard sealed this chest. Wasn't an amateur either.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
There's Scratch again. I hate it when they do this.
Keep a blade close. I applaud your taste.
Should have wished to live in more interesting times.
Alright. Now I've got to give the gold digger something magical real fast, then we'll be on our way.
Joining our company. Not a collaboration I'd have anticipated, but a welcome one nonetheless. That is most gratifying to hear. May I? Thank you. That hit the spot. I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters. Oh, it's not so bad once you get used to it. And, on the plus side, my tower in Waterdeep has never been so free of clutter. Sincerely, though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told. My lord, I bow to your boundless...
Yeah. Let's go. We have bigger, much more important fish to fry.
I've known people who are hungry for power, but Gale takes it a bit too literally for my liking. I wonder how he does it. Why he does it.
The same reason you try and bite your companions.
Sure all be revealed in time, but I don't like it. A waste of perfectly good treasure.
Yeah, go back to camp. You whiny little twink.
I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
Nope. Just stay at the camp.
Well, you know where to find me.
Very well.
And it looks like a bit of the hells have come with me. Oh, fuck me. It's you, from the Nautiloid.
Nope.
Please tell me I found you before those so-called Paladins of Tyr did.
What paladins? Not just paladins.
Good. Great. Glad I don't have to kill you.
Me too.
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
No idea.
Right. Some so-called Paladins of Tyr are in hot pursuit of yours truly, Karlach. From that peek I got into your head, I'm not the only one with problems on top of problems. A mind flayer tadpole, huh? No joy getting it sorted as of yet, I see. What's your name? Well met, soldier. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? A little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at.
It absolutely does not.
You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good at killing demons. Really good. So good, Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. Took me 10 years to properly escape, but now I'm free. Zariel sent goon after goon to hunt me down. But believe me when I tell you, I'm not going. The latest yappy little dogs she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as Paladins of Tyr. Want to help me take them down?
Yeah, why not?
Fuck yes. They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. After we've mopped them up, we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
Sounds wonderful.
Perhaps a little rough around the edges, but I suppose I can be smooth enough for two.
No, you can't, Gale. You're not even smooth enough for one.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off.
I'm willing to take that risk.
I'm getting all het up. Let's make tracks.
Suppose you've any clue where we are in relation to water?
From this distance between Elturel and Baldur's Gate, I'd say a long way away.
Ah.
Alright, well, that level up's done and easy. I like going with the bear because, you know, resistance. Resistance to all damage except psychic damage. That's pretty OP, so it's just a great thing to have. I can't extract anything yet. Okay. Now, most of our spell slots are expended, so we're going to go ahead and do a long rest, even though it's not ultimately necessary. But also this.
The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaking you for good after the Mind Flare ship. You just can't get enough of me, can you?
Karlach, Advocatus Diaboli, the stink of Avernus. The devil's head, and yours. If you so much as...
A great fire roars through you, the fire of the first hell. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single-curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high. He chases the fiend, ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil, a threat to the living, evil incarnate.
Your ally's a fraud, a soldier in the Archdevil Zariel's army. Either I cut her down, or she burns the Sword Coast to ash.
I've tried to tell you, I am not what you think I am. I'm...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. The man shudders with Karlach's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
By Baldrin's helm, No. I will not be tricked.
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
The man catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
No! Devils cannot be trusted.
Would you listen to sense? This doesn't have to end badly. For either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Yep, pretty easily too.
Thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today. Truce?
I'll do you one better. Allies. We're looking to get rid of these parasites for good. And ruin some bastards' days while we're at it. Sounds like your kind of venture.
I've not grown any tentacles yet, thank Baldrin. But luck won't be on our side forever. Yes, you have my blade. Your leader willing, of course.
Sure, why not?
Soldier, what's the word?
The more the merrier.
Hey!
Well met. And 1,000 sorries. I've pledged my life to protecting the meek from monsters. But tonight, I was the rampaging beast. I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise not to lose sight of it, even when the hells burn hottest.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, blade, names strangers gave me. My friends call me Will.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlach.
Yeah, I doubt it. Yeah, you're pretty loud.
Fair. But still, the man's got a reputation for being lethal with that blade. I'm glad it's on our side.
And how strong can that rep be? He's level 1.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
Sure.
It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Let's see what this does.
Let's not overuse resources, you know? That Scratch is a higher level than Will.
You spot a name on the dog's collar. Scratch.
Yeah, everyone approves of me petting Scratch except for Lae'sel. And Karlach wants to talk again.
Hey, we're still going after those paladins, right? Can't leave Zariel's bruisers roaming the coast.
Yeah, we're on it.
Good news. Can't wait to see him finished.
Sure.
Nothing we need to worry about. I'll give it a bloody good fight. Sure.
Only thing you give a dragon is bad gas.
Sucks that I didn't look at whether or not I was proficient in this armor before equipping it. Oh, well. Good shit. Level 5. Goody. This is gonna be a tough fight, y'all.
Did you do that on purpose?
No. No, I did not.
What do I have to lose?
Please, no more. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you in kind.
Alright, so it's rage. Oh. Can't jump down yet. Not this turn. But that's okay. Alright, the biggest threat's dead.
Look here, save me. I cannot take much more. I have to lose.
Well, at least it did damage. I'll take what I can get at this point.
I don't fancy their chances.
Can't afford to let up. Take your Take your
What's this?
Allow me to demonstrate.
Whoops.
Take your
Some more blood.
Yeah, 19% chance of hitting. I saw that one coming.
ready. Take your
I'm heating up.
Alright, we're done here.
Fuck them. Fuck Zariel.
Sure.
I won't go back. I'm never going back.
Absolutely.
And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Couldn't agree more.
That's right, she won't.
She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger.
Alright, let's get out of here before she burns us all to death. Okay. She gotta tucker herself out a little bit. There we go.
That ought to do it. Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots.
Sure.
The fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look? Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down. Wild, right? And believe it or not, I'm one of Zariel's least mutilated pets. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those Paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things.
Oh, really? I just so happen to know where a handful of tieflings are.
Sounds like a good lead. Hopefully our guy will be among them. A tune-up would do this old tub a world of good.
Anything of use? Should mind my step.
Perfect. can never remember where the key is for that.
Better not be cursed. Wish I had a bag of holding.
Flowers, leaves, grass. Can't beat it.
I was raised in the city. I'm more used to feeling cobblestones underfoot than grass and fallen leaves.
Before I went to Avernus, I'd have agreed with you. Nothing quite like Baldur's Gate, is there?
Nothing in my recollection, anyway.
Ah, I hate it when they do this.
There's no time to waste.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
What a charmer.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
One with the weave. Nothing like a brisk stroll through the forest to invigorate the spirit.
I was just thinking the same thing, but less poetically.
Without so much as a stirring from our tadpoles.
A girl could get used to this.
No time to dally.
You have my attention.
All right, what now? At the ready. Something good here, I hope. Bet that will fit in my pack. No traps, please.
Alright, so in case you guys haven't noticed, and I know I didn't say it, but we're on our way back to the Emerald Grove to speak with some tieflings that I got distracted by the vines. Shiny things distract me. It's a curse.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Sure. I'm buying this ring so that I have something to give to Gale just in case. Otherwise, I'd never buy that ring. I don't need either one of those, so take the 84 gold. And with that, we're done here.
Sylvanus be with you.
Can't keep the goblins out forever. But this is no fortress of warriors. Children!
Wow, my game just really does not like Emerald Grove. We'll finish this conversation up and then leave Emerald Grove as quickly as possible.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps.
So just so those of you who don't know, they're constantly talking about Elturel being swallowed up into Avernus. That's because the prequel to Baldur's Gate 3 is actually the campaign module Descent to Avernus. It's something I'm going to go over in a later video, completely separate from Baldur's Gate. I'm very excited for doing it right now. I'm just doing a little bit of extra research to make sure I don't miss a single thing for you guys. But I hope you guys are as excited about it as I am.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized demonic valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help. I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Vernus. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please. Meanwhile, I've still got plenty of weapons and armor in stock if you're looking to load up.
I would love to buy some weaponry, but it's not necessary for me right now. Yep. Oh well.
Forged from the heart.
Druids and everything is pointing towards.
Goblins knows some place to go.
I know there's a lot of side stuff to do in Emerald Grove, and we'll get to that, I promise. I want to show you guys as much as I can in all of the acts. All of the little secret things that I've picked up from my other 3 characters. But right now my game's just really hating Emerald Grove more than anywhere else in Act 1, so we're going to have to avoid it a little bit for now, until I can figure out what's going on. I apologize. I know that the last 2 videos have had some pretty severe frame rate issues, and I'm trying to figure it out the best I can. For now, I've just got to work with what I've got, but I'm hoping real soon here that I will be able to amend the issue once I can find what the issue really is. Playing through, it seems to be running smoothly, but the last one seemed to be running smoothly and we still had frame rate issues, so maybe it's the way I'm uploading it onto YouTube. I'll look more into that and see. Unfortunately, I do think it's my hardware, and I can't really afford to replace it right now, so we're just going to have to make do with what we've got. But real soon here, I'm going to be doing a lot more content away from the Let's Play. I'm going to be going over some campaign modules and some tips on creating some homebrews for those of you who want to get into DMing. I'm also going to go over some neat character ideas that have been bounced around in my head. Those will most likely be shorts, but some of them will most likely be just 5-minute videos. But we'll see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and end this here. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was a lot of fun for me. And just one quick thing. When I get to some of the big bosses of the game, I'm going to be live streaming instead of just recording and posting it as video. I will still record it and post it as an episode, as a video. But I will be live streaming some of the big boss fights as well. So look forward to that. They're still a long ways away because like I said, I want to show you guys as much as I can in all of the areas. So thank you for tuning in. I greatly appreciate you all.